From the University of La Verne, this is Foothill Community News.
Hello and welcome to another season of Foothill Community News. I'm Angel Oprah. Starting our show today, we take a look back at the fire that ripped through our community last month. The line fire burned thousands of acres in Los Angeles and San Bernardino counties and was the fourth largest fire in California history. Reporter Romaldo Sanchez tells us what happened.
Firefighters worked around the clock to put out the largest fire in the state, the bridge fire, which burned nearly 60,000 acres and more than 70 structures between LA and San Bernardino counties. Firefighters also battled exhausted as they worked to put out the blaze that started on September 8th.
One of those nights they were facing 50-mile-an-hour winds and lots of really just a very chaotic environment, very challenging.
The bridge fire started in the San Gabriel Canyon and spread northeast, creeping its way towards Wrightwood and its properties. At least 10,000 residents in the La Verne, Claremont, and Pinion Hills area were forced to evacuate. Residents have now been able to return to their homes. However, in the last couple of days, firefighters have been dealing with extreme heat and high fire danger. Joe Vita of Rancho Cucamonga received an evacuation warning and was ready to go with Miss Remy, his horse, as the fire geared in their direction.
We made the decision to evacuate under no stress, under no pressure, because the fires were working their way towards us.
Evacuation centers for residents and horses were set up throughout the area. La Verne resident Linda Marcotte brought her horse here to the Pomona Fairplex.
A lot of us that own horses were sitting up at the ranch and keeping an eye on it, and it would change every 5 minutes. Big plumes of smoke, then it was cleared.
As the fire burned dangerously close to homes, the Fairplex took in 80 horses.
But whenever we do have a situation where we can help out, we are more than happy to be able to step up and do what's needed.
Two other fires, the line fire in Highland and the airport fire in Trabuco Canyon, prompted Governor Newsom to declare a state of emergency. According to the governor's office, all fires will be able to receive this funding, which will cover 75% of eligible firefighting costs. The amount is still being assessed. Reporting for Foothill Community News, Romaldo Sanchez.
Homeowners worried about rebuilding after the bridge fire and two other wildfires in San Bernardino and Orange counties will get some relief. In September, Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara announced a mandatory one-year moratorium preventing companies from canceling or not renewing homeowners' insurance for areas around the airport, bridge, and line fires. Latino high school students from around the region got a head start on their college career when the Latino College Expo came to La Verne. I was on hand to see what it was all about.
The University of La Verne buzzed with excitement as it hosted the 11th Annual National Latino College Expo in September, drawing nearly 5,000 high school students from the region.
Being a Mexican, right, I decided to come and because I want to go to college, go to a university, and this is a good opportunity. It's the first time I've ever gone to anything like this, so it's pretty good, yeah.
The expo was put on in partnership with the National College Resources Foundation, which works to stem the high school dropout rate and increase college enrollment among underserved and underrepresented communities.
Our vision, guys, our vision is to close the gap on educational achievement, workforce, and economic disparities with a big goal. Lord, it's a big goal. To end racism and racial inequality.
57 area colleges and universities, including the Cal States and UCs, along with private colleges, were on hand to inform students about their programs and offerings.
On campus. So hosting the Latino College Expo tells our students how excited we are to provide them access to college and provide them access to education.
For lucky students who had the grades, many of the colleges offered them on-the-spot admissions. Dawn-Shay Harris, from her in Riverside County, received good news from the University of La Verne.
I got accepted today. It was probably my first college I ever got accepted to, so I appreciate that because of my GPA.
Students who attended the expo also had a chance to win scholarships ranging from $200 to full ride.
I decided to give money away to a student every year at the Latino College Expo.
The Latino College Expo takes place once a year and is a great way for high schoolers to prepare for their academic future after graduation.
An exhibit at Claremont College Honnold Library takes visitors on a walk through civil rights history. The exhibit focuses on civil rights icon Myrlie Evers Williams, who is a Claremont resident. I had a chance to witness the history of change up close. The exhibit, titled A Voice of Change, features Myrlie Evers Williams' lifelong achievements and her tireless fight for civil and voting rights. Myrlie's activism started in the 1960s when she worked with her husband Medgar Evers, a prominent voting rights activist in Mississippi, after he was gunned down by white supremacists in 1963. Myrlie continued her vision of fighting for justice and equal rights, rising to prominence in her own right.
I think just by looking around the exhibit, she's a very accomplished woman. It seems like she's of course, a part of an underserved, underprivileged community, but she was able to get to very high places. So I think she serves as a role model.
Pop-up exhibits celebrating Myrlie's life took place earlier this year, but the Claremont Library wanted to do something bigger.
So the library wanted, a broader audience to have access to the materials or to be able to, get a chance to actually see them.
The exhibit traces her rise as an influential figure in the civil rights movement, becoming chair of the NAACP to her work in the corporate world, where she held prominent positions. During the opening reception, 91-year-old Myrlie made a surprise appearance and spoke passionately about her faith in America's future.
I look at where this country is, where nations of the world are, and I ask myself the question, and perhaps I'm asking God too, will we ever come together as human beings? My faith tells me yes.
With a presidential election happening next month, the exhibit is also timely. The Myrlie Evers Williams exhibit, A Voice for Change, will run until December, and Myrlie hopes it will inspire the next generation of leaders to follow in her footsteps. Coming up, Laverne homes get all decked out for Halloween, and people in San Dimas are running scared for a good cause. I'll tell you all about it when we return.
Some people might think that it's just a food pantry. But they don't know the significance of it and the importance of it to the people here. I feel so blessed to be able to help people with food on this reservation. One of the elders told me, there is no higher honor for our people than to give one another food.
The Running Scared 5K race returned to San Dimas last month with hundreds of runners taking part. Reporter Ramado Sanchez has the story.
The spooky season is here. Hundreds gathered at Civic Center Park in San Dimas this month to get into the spirit. Some came in costume, even dogs getting into the act to take part in the city's annual Running Scared 5K run.
We just think they're fun and it's good exercise and it's a fun thing to do together as a family.
Runners from the area joined the fun, rising early and running a path through the neighborhood to raise money to benefit youth programs in the city.
Anything to help the kids, this is going towards helping education, extracurricular activities, or anything to help young children, to motivate them.
City officials say more than 500 people participated in the event. Though there were no creepy monsters chasing after the runners, Running Scared was an opportunity for participants to spend quality time with their loved ones, like this father-son duo.
It means a lot to me, especially now that I'm retired and I need time to do things, and this is one of the things I want to try to get to do. Yeah. Spend more time with my children, and this one likes to run, so that's what we're going to do.
For others, it was a great way to show off their Halloween spirit.
We're very into Halloween spooky season, so we had different costumes for different events.
Well, event organizers hope that in the next couple of years, this event continues to grow and continues to see participation from residents and, of course, from those coming from outskirts cities. Reporting for Foothill Community News, Romualdo Sanchez.
Ghouls, goblins, and witches abound on the streets of Laverne as residents get ready for Halloween. Reporter Matthew Gutierrez Dalrymple has the scary details.
Although the popular holiday won't arrive until October 31st, Laverne residents started putting up all their creepy and creative decorations a month early.
My favorite part of Halloween in Laverne is being part of the community. Love the decorations, decorating your house, scary, not scary.
The community is known for its ghoulish spirit, going all out to celebrate Halloween. Some scary good news for early bird shoppers this year, as a brand new Spirit Halloween store opened in the old Rite Aid location.
It's really good to see guests coming with smiles and leaving with smiles. It gets really crowded here sometimes, but it's really worth the time, helping other people out.
Shoppers can pick up all their scary needs like fog machines, face masks, and motion-activated scare statues. And there are many different options of costumes for all sizes and ages, ranging from toddlers to adults.
I love Halloween. I love the dressing up, and also because I have a party coming up, it's for class, so we're gonna try to get something here.
Cool. I'm gonna be Pennywise. I just like doing it just because I could do the Pennywise impression. Okay. So I like going out, scaring all the kids and all that. It's just kind of fun, joy, but I don't go for the candy though.
Not sure what I'm gonna be at. Just trying to see, just getting candy, spending time with family and my daughter. So that's what I like.
With the spooky season upon us, if you're looking to get your hands on costumes and decorations, time is running out. However you celebrate, do it safely and have a ghostly good time. Reporting with Foothill Community News, this is Matthew Gutierrez Dalrymple.
When we return, we'll go back to prehistoric times with Laverne's very own fossil collection.
Hi, surfer dude, what's up? I see you looking at me. Take those earbuds out of your ears and come talk to me. I'm the Big C.
What is the Big C?
I'm here to tell you about skin cancer.
Hello.
Did you know your risk for melanoma doubles if you had more than 5 sunburns?
No.
No. Listen, mirrors don't lie. And more than 2 people die from skin cancer every hour.
Oh, man. That's terrible.
If we see something new, changing, or unusual, that could be skin cancer.
Is there skin cancer on me right now?
I'm not a dermatologist, but you know who is?
Yeah.
Your dermatologist. Come closer. That tiny spot on your nose could be the end of you. You guys checking yourselves out in the mirror right now? That could be skin cancer. The good news is if you catch it early enough, you can be A-OK. You gotta get checked, girl.
Do I?
Yes! Everybody has to get checked. See the Big C today.
A hidden treasure at the University of Laverne is the Jaeger House, where you can find cultural and historical artifacts dating to prehistoric times. Miguel Navarro and Karina Rodriguez reported the story.
Hello, this is Miguel Navarro, and today we're at the Jaeger House, where we're going to be going inside and learning about all the exhibits and artifacts.
I wish everyone could understand that the university has spectacular cultural and biological collections. My favorite part of the exhibit in Jaeger House are the fossils from the La Brea tar pits, because as a child I went to the La Brea tar pits many times, and it's so exciting to be able to sit and pick up the skull of a saber-toothed cat. The fact that we have so many wonderful collections here at the university, which basically people don't know about, and they don't know they can come and visit these collections that you see before you, nor do they know that they can come and work in them.
The knowledge I've gained is real life experience with the artifacts, because when you're going through lectures and things like that and you hear about the theories, the ways to handle artifacts, things like that, you don't really have any real knowledge of how to do that until you handle the actual artifact and you're actually seeing those theories in person and you're actually putting those skills into action.
The Jaeger House is open by appointment only, and you can contact at ULV Collections. Additionally, you may contact Al Clark for any questions at aclark@laverne.edu. This is Karina Rodriguez signing off. Thank you.
That will do it for now, but join us again when Foothill Community News returns. Bye!